Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll. All right, well, she looks a little scarier now than ever, but I got a lot of it off. And I'm going to just, not gesso, but spackle over her face. We're going to see what we can do for her. And a lot of, if I keep digging, you put, okay, blah, 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 back it up a little bit here. I think she's chalkware. That's what she feels like. She's very soft to the knife when you're going into her. But this is not composition. That's why they were able to root her. And that's why you can wash her hair. Because they say you can wash her hair and style it. So that's why it's not composition. The body's composition, but not her head. So you'd have to be very careful about it. What I will be doing is I'll be washing her hair while it's off the body. Her head is off the body. And then I will... then I can fix it up the way I want. I can curl it while it's on her body, but at least the actual what do you call it? There we go. The what do you call it? The wash is done while it's on off the body. So that's going to be great. So what I'm understanding from what I'm just seeing here is that they put like a blue paint on her, but I don't have that privilege to do that. I have to take her, and I have to, because I put gouges into her trying to get off certain things, which I expected I would anyways once I realized how soft she was. But I did get her eyes pretty well cleaned out. I'm going to do a little bit more work in the corners here, of course. I want to get them, pretty much 99.9% cleaned out. They are looking pretty good, but there's still some paint, especially in this one corner of the eye in here. And so you know what I do? I let my knife bend to the eye and let it flick out, and it does. It does come out. So slowly it's coming. It is coming all out of here, and you just got to play with it, a little bit. But you don't want to be putting. And I'm going to have to. There we go. That came out. So it's coming. It's just a matter of just playing around and allowing it to flick out, like the paint to flick a little bit. That's laying on top. At least it's laying on top of the blue paint. If I lose the blue paint, I don't care. So that's good. I don't care about that part. But she is done as far as right now, as much as I'm going to do with her. But yeah, and I need to clean her nose a little bit more. Her nose has a little bit of brown on it just as well. And I like just taking the back of the knife and just going over it like this and just flicking out some of that brown paint, that's on her. And if I don't, I have these little sanding sticks here, and boy, they're great for just getting in here. There we go, and just getting in where I need to. They work great when it comes to getting this, up in the nose. There we go. So wonderful, wonderful stuff here, your tools, like I say, are always, they're everything to you, but yeah. But if you can't get it all, I'm not going to sweat it, because I'm just going to spackle over it anyway, so that's okay. Oh, all right then. I was a little scared with what I saw here, but I think I'm okay now. I've got my nerve back up again, and I think I'm doing all right here. So it's just a matter of just regaining my nerves here. And I don't mean my nerves, the nerve to do it, the gumption to press forward on her, because, you want to do her right. But like I say, I'm in a land of where I don't know where I am. And you're figuring out as you go, so you're coming along for my ride. And I hope you are enjoying it too. There we go. All right, so there we go. Wow. Okay, what an undertaking for her. But she's going to, I think she's going to look gorgeous when she's done. We're going to get her beautiful again. But yeah, what a ride this is going to be. And yeah, it's just a matter of just understanding her, how she was put together, trying to keep her hair back as much as I can here, and just... Oh, I got a hair. Some of it's coming out because it's brittle, but the vast majority it's staying in. So there we go. But anyways, yeah. And once I understood what type of material I was working with, oh yeah, you can. And if you put a jab, one of the wonderful things about it is if you do put a jab in her, you can sand this stuff. This stuff sands so nicely. She sands nice. So I'm really happy with how well she stands. But because of the blue paint on her and everything, I want to make sure that I cover her nicely with the spackling, and then we'll give her a nice sanding, and then we're going to paint her. Oh, it's going to be fun. Something new. All the time in Tammy's little doll world here. Oh, she's wonderful. But lots of hair there to work with, too. We got lots of hair. But, oh, she's spectacular, isn't she? The things that we learn about these dolls is we rip them apart and we see what lies underneath and everything. Now you know. So, you know, if you hear somebody who has one of these dolls, you can prepare them and say, hey, do you know that doll is not a composition head? It is something else. Maybe chalkware. I'm not saying it is, but it reacts like chalkware. It sands like chalkware. So it almost feels like chalkware. It's got that feel to it. So, yeah, but maybe there's a better name for it too, a Bakelite or something. Maybe that's what this is. There is a thing called Bakelite, so maybe that's it. But I'm going to go with chalkware right now until I understand more about her. But yeah, this is wonderful. I'm really happy with her, and that the paint came off as good as what it did. And, you know, we're just going to keep going with her. Hey, I jump into these dolls as both feet forward. You're in for the big splash, I'll tell you, with me here. So there you go. I hope you liked what you're seeing here, and this is really great. All right, we're going to move on to the next buckets. I got more buckets of stripping to do. All I'm doing right now is stripping, and then we clean them up afterwards, okay? Step by step by step we do these dolls, okay? So thank you for joining me. A lot more of this to come. Leave your comments down below. I'd like to hear what maybe you know what she's made of, or have an idea. You like to guess or something. Say, I'm not sure, but hey, maybe she's this. She very well could be. I don't know. But anyways, we are learning more about her as we progress through her cleaning. I'll be diving into her more, maybe some of her history. I'll be looking into it. And somebody else did there, and they were telling me that she's expensive. Yes, when they're in immaculate condition, a lot of the time you see their faces are all cracked up. And when you do see them in beautiful, it's because someone repainted them and were very good with it. So yeah, they have the painting on them. And then the odd time you'll get a real nice one that is original paint. And they are out there, but they're far and few between. Most of them have cracks in them. The paint is all cracking up. And that's because it is, it's acrylic. And we're going to go back to oil on her. We're going to put oil paint on her. So that's what I'm going to paint her with anyway. So anyhow, thank you for joining me. Subscribe if you're passing by and you say, hey, I like what this lady's doing. And I can say to you, I know, so do I. I like what she's doing. Okay? And anyways, I like having fun. So anyhow, but do subscribe if you're passing by and you like what you see here. And for those who want to leave a comment, like, what do we call that? Our mail in the air? You don't need a stamp, all right, to talk to me. So, okay, we'll be coming back to you really soon. Bye-bye.